mean, times were changing, you know? It was just all crazy. It was 2001, you know? A new century. And this guy comes to us and he's like, hey, I got my little home movie camera. Let me film you guys, you know? I mean, this is back before there was any, you know, this Kardashian people running around. Or these people who are hunting ducks all the time. The duck carver guys. What do you call those people? The duck people. You know? We didn't know. So we said sure. And he followed us around and he filmed everything.
So what happened?
What happened? Jesus. It ruined my life.
This is a place where people come to get rid of a lot of their problems and stuff. It's a place I kind of come to just to relax and kind of find myself. A lot of people think that you know, we come out here to like bury people and stuff, but it's so fucking hot. It's just not practical to do that anymore. And then you got to dig the thing, and you're talking about a really sweaty experience. And then a lot of people have said to me, it's like, well, why don't you get whoever you're gonna kill to dig their own grave, you know? That just doesn't happen. You can't, if you're gonna kill somebody, you can't then say, you know, dig your grave, and like they're gonna go, oh yeah, you know, like if somebody asked me to do that, I'd say, no, that's bullshit. I'm gonna get a heat stroke and then you're gonna kill me, you know, just kill me.
Hollywood and its writers, directors, and producers have forever glamorized the idea of being a member of organized crime, but seldom does life actually imitate art. The once heralded real-life Pascadelli crime family has recently had its share of hard times. FBI reports indicate that their revenue streams, both legal and illegal, have hit an all-time low. Some blame the downturn on union delegate and entrepreneur Paul Pascadelli, the alleged boss of the family. But how do the actual members of the family feel about the recent turn of events? Just ask documentary filmmaker Robert Brewer, who has been granted unprecedented access into the everyday lives of the family.
How often does a major crime family head invite you into their lives, give you the green light, show the world what they're all about? I plan on digging deep, you know, beyond just the stereotypes. I want to find out, you know, why has this family fallen from grace?
Mr. Brewer promises it will be a documentary film like we've never seen before.
In this business, a strong man that goes soft is a dead man. I started in collecting bets for a man named Vincenzo when I was 15, 16 years old. Learned my way around the business. Of course, growing up where I did, you pretty much find out pretty early on whether you're going to be in the business or not. It takes you a while to you know, prove yourself. But I was in my late teens when I first started getting into the business, and I realized pretty early on that there were weak people and that there were strong people, and that the weak people worked for the strong people, and that I was a strong person, and it wasn't long before I had people working for me.
I used to be a high school football player, and we were playing against Westlake, and we were ahead by 17 points. I was hitting the head early in the game, you might remember, and I turned and ran the wrong way and scored a touchdown for Westlake, and we ended up losing by 6 points. And Mr. Pascadelli actually had a lot of money riding on that game, and he was gonna have me killed. And I begged him not to kill me, and I said I would do anything and I would work in any capacity to repay the debt that I had cost him. So I agreed, and he agreed not to kill me in return. He did break the legs of everyone else in my family, though, so.
I know initially you weren't going to join the family business.
Well, I knew from way back that I might get into it at some point. Destination type of a destiny nature.
Do you believe in destiny?
No.
I had a newspaper route for a long time. And that's sort of where the whole collection thing started. Although people, of course, wouldn't pay, for the newspaper, which to me seems kind of silly. I mean, newspaper is, fairly cheap.
It's like a quarter.
Right. Word got around the neighborhood, you didn't fuck with me, right? A tough guy. I was a tough newspaper collection boy. And that's when I think the family really started to notice me.
Did you deliver papers to the family?
Yes, I did. So they started having me do other jobs for them. And that's when it all kind of started. And eventually I became the head of collection.
What kind of jobs? I mean, you're a 12-year-old boy, and obviously you can't command too much respect.
Well, it depends on how tough you are. I started smoking. I got an eye patch, and I tattoo.
What's the biggest difference between the family now and the family, say, 15, 20 years ago? Certainly you heard stories, and
It was more grand time,
Yeah. They wore fedoras.
Yeah, there was a lot of fedora wearing, which was something nice.
Everybody looked good, and they were dressed to the nines, Today, we get
took
more casual.
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
took it serious back then. You'd put a 3-piece suit on
right.
to go, for anything. Go check the mail.
Well, plus you could go anywhere in town and get food for free. You could walk in any restaurant, they would take care of you.
That's right.
Anything like that. Any of the service industry type things. Free car washes, free restaurants, you already said. I guess that's about it.
Well,
But
if you go a place now, you need to have like a coupon to get anything now.
back then you had a permanent coupon.
I've been in the FBI for about 10, 11 years. Got into it, just because I like order, like a sense of things working how they should. I've been on the Pascadelli case for about 18 months. I'm kind of ready for things to wrap up. If I could just catch the Pascadellis in some sort of criminal act that amounts to more than, shoplifting.
Yeah, I got you down. I got you down for 1,300. Yeah, you got the comments, man. 31 in the comments, man. You can't beat that. And Westlake, the Panthers. You get 3 that way.
Tommy,
Yeah.
Donnell.
Yeah, hey. No. I'll talk to you later, man. Thanks.
What the heck? What are you
How's it
doing?
going?
All right, I come to see you, Donnell.
All right. How you
All
doing,
right,
man?
I'm okay.
Good, man. Good.
Hey, what's the camera?
Oh, it's just a little, family kind of documentary thing.
Like a TV thing?
No, it's just kind of for family use.
Oh, that's all right then.
The jobs that we used to do then, they were big jobs, We were taking on some pretty serious weight, trafficking large amounts of narcotics, killing heads of foreign governments, and setting up brand new. It's a good feeling when you set up a prostitution ring in a city that has never had one before. It's a feeling of achievement.
We hit a truck on the interstate the other day.
All right.
Right.
We thought it was electronics and that normal crap,
Yeah.
Open it up. Low-grade dog food. Hey, I know what's been going on. I'm here to help. This is as a friend. This is a gesture. This isn't even business. This is, because I know, let's not be proud,
Yeah.
You and I know, and you and I know, and you and him know. And all of us know.
No, yeah, we appreciate it. Mr.
Yeah, we
Maroney.
appreciate
It's just,
it.
we don't have usually deal in any kind of.
Animal treats is not really our line of work.
Now some of the things we do a little bit smaller scale, like, leaning on a donut shop, which we do pretty well, leaning on donut shop.
That's
with
good, honest work.
But
It's
let me put it this way. This family was the first family to introduce cocaine to Des Moines. Okay?
That's how
That's
that's
an
how fast we
achievement.
were working.
Okay, now, what are we? We got whippets in
Albuquerque is
Albuquerque
New
now.
Mexico.
Kids are doing whippets with, I mean, that's what we're reduced to.
Normally, this is the kind of thing that I don't do and shouldn't have to do. Saturday morning, when I should be relaxing, chilling, and I'm out working. My wife is very busy. She's a student. She has been a student for a number of years since we met.
Tommy,
What are you doing?
just watching football.
You got the money?
Look, man, I got
$500, Stevie.
I got 120 of it, right? But I got 300 on the Michigan State game, and they're up by like 16 right now. I can have 420 by the just give me 2 more days, 48 hours.
You said 2 more days 2 days ago. So in other words, in that day, you should have said, what, 4 days?
Look,
Just give me 4 more days. Is that what you wanted to say 2 days ago?
maybe I should have.
And is my math wrong? You tell me.
No.
2 days ago, you said 2 more days. That's 4 days.
No, you're right.
How many days do you need now?
I just need 2 more. If I would have asked for a week at the beginning, it would have been better off.
So you wanted 7 days, but you said 2 days originally?
Yeah, well, it's the end of the football week.
What do I look like to you? You trying to jerk me around? Why you want to jerk me around?
No, Tommy, I wouldn't jerk
Do I
you
ever
around.
lay
You know
hands
that.
on you? I ever smack you around? No.
No.
I try and treat you with respect, and you don't treat me back
No,
with respect.
Tommy, just I will have
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
I'll have the money in a couple days.
That's what you said a couple days ago. You got any skim milk?
Yeah, come on in.
Who was made first?
Tommy's been in longer than anybody.
It was I was made 2 days before Frank was made,
Couple of days.
which we look at it more like identical twins being made.
Yep.
We don't mark, we have a ceremony each year together. It's not important who was made first.
They only had
Was
half
so
the cake
close.
at his thing.
We
and
had
the other
we had
half
extra
on mine.
cake and some extra punch, and I was like, hey, I don't want to waste food.
Right.
So I suggested Frank be made 2, and we had the DJ on retainer for the whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We did me on Friday, and so it's like, let's do Frank on Sunday.
Believe me, if they'd have run out of cake and punch,
Or if
I
the
might
DJ
not
had
be
if
sitting
the
here.
DJ would have had a gig on Sunday, we probably would have waited.
And we thought the balloons would stay, but
Which
it
they
turns
didn't.
out that the
helium all let out.
Yeah.
All this time I've spent watching the Pascadellas, they're not doing real well. And there's that assassination attempt on Paul. Things really start going downhill after that.
I'm reporting live from just outside the location where the failed plot to kill alleged mob boss Paul Pascadelli took place.
What do you know about the incident?
Let's just say that Paul's could be very clumsy.
The details of what actually happened here are sketchy at best, but anonymous sources told me they believe a rival crime family may have been involved.
Are you kidding? No, I didn't have anything to do with it. I got no beef with Paul Pascadelli. Only thing I've hit's the links. Right out here, hitting the links.
I was there. As near as I can tell, someone shot at him, but they didn't hit him with the bullet. But the bullet actually struck a street light, and the glass from the street light fell down, and the glass didn't hit him. He was okay. But that caused some kind of a bus accident where a bus veered off the street and hit a tanker full of poisonous chemicals. And the poisonous chemicals actually caused a dog to jump a fence. And by the time I turned around, he was being attacked by the dog. So I don't really know which thing actually caused the problem, but he just hadn't been the same.
An investigation is currently underway, but police say they have few leads and virtually no suspects.
It's not that it came close. It's not that they came close. It's just the way that they did it. No respect. You know, it used to be that it was in the city, families, people that you knew trying to kill you. You know, people that you grew up with and you knew who they were. Now, people trying to kill me, I don't even know their names. I don't know where they're from. And it's just, I don't know. Somehow, this last one, it was different.
If you're going to be in the mob, I mean, it seems like you should be wreaking some sort of havoc on society and making money.
Word on the street is you can do anything to the Pascadellis without the fear of death as retaliation.
You know that there comes a point when killing doesn't make the point anymore. Things are changing so much now. It's so global. The old rackets that we used to be in, they don't make any money anymore. What I think the future is the internet. That's the future of crime. We got this little program or something that this guy I hired, it gets your name and then we can find out where you live and then we can start sending like emails. Hey you, I know what you're doing, send me money, that sort of thing. Like in the old days, you know, just real basic pressure kind of, you better do what I say or I'm gonna snitch on you, send me money, or I'll have you killed. That kind of stuff, only now it's all in the email. Extortion is what we call it, yeah.
Extortion.
Extortion.
Was that an E you just hit?
No, that's an E right there.
I just feel that on the power scale, the members of this family, including ourselves, aren't very well respected. Not like the other families, not like, you know, getting a good table, all right, at Salvo's, okay, all right? You know, when I go to Salvo's, where do we sit, right? I either get next to the kitchen, okay, or right up front by the door. Look around the other family members, they get booths. You ever had a booth at Salvo's? It's nice. It's real nice. That's respect. That's power.
The families, well, frankly, they've lost power and credibility lately.
Yes, they have. I'm very upset by that because, I mean, in the old days, you used to be able to go up and, you know, if somebody owed you $50, you could break the knuckle or you know, hurt the kneecap or something, but, you know, we're not allowed to do that anymore.
You know, we're talking about one kneecap. I'm not asking to do
Which one?
The left one. Now, you know, I know he plays a lot of soccer, but that's why I thought the left one.
You play soccer, it doesn't really matter.
I think that we need to break his leg. Not a bad break. Not like a compound fracture where the bone is sticking out of the skin.
No, I
and
don't
the
want.
blood.
Nobody wants to do that. That's hard work, you know.
A smaller break, maybe a toe.
What kind of a message is breaking a toe send?
It sends a message that we'll break his toe.
But you don't even. There's nothing you can even do about that. People break toes all the time. They don't even go to the doctor.
Why don't you just sprain him? I mean,
No,
why does it even have to be
no,
a break?
no.
Just
Because
like
that's what
twist
I'm
his
talking.
ankle.
You ever had a sprain?
Second
It's
degree
very
sprain.
painful. We got to send a clear message. It's got to be, I'm breaking your toe. If I don't see the 3 by next week, I'm going to sprain your ankle.
When the family used to meet, it used to be in public, at restaurants. You would have a parade of politicians coming by to be paid off. And now you meet here, and it's the 4 of you.
4 or 5 months ago, a city council guy came by. They were putting a new park in, and we had the city councilman come by, you know, we gave him $300, and we got the swing set where we wanted it, which was something.
But they didn't put in the wood chips, they put in the sand.
Well,
and I still can't believe that we have not retaliated.
Paul, we give him $300, you know.
But we said.
We said put in wood chips if you can, but we more importantly we want the swing set.
It was
over here
my
by the
understanding.
trees.
It was my understanding that it would be wood chips and not sand.
It's going to cost you more than $300.
So how do you collect on these debts?
Well, I've come up with many innovative methods of my own, you know. Like if somebody owes us money, oftentimes I'll send them a letter and ask them to pay the money back, you know. If they don't pay, I send them another letter that says, you know, this is like a final notice, you know. If somebody doesn't pay up, you know, sometimes I'll go to their house and just, you know, stare at them.
You just stare?
Yeah. Like if I was to come to your house and just go like this.
Well, I wouldn't even know if you were looking at me.
I'm still staring.
Walk me through this collection process. You drive over there and...
Well, I get a phone call from the boss. I can't really drive over there.
Why not?
Well, the other gang in town took my car.
The other family is taking the car.
Yeah, they took my car from me.
Why can't you just dispatch some of the members of the family to get his car back?
Because he needs to learn a lesson. You know, but for Christmas 2 years ago, I got everybody a club.
No, sir, it wasn't us. We didn't take his car. Listen, we do things a whole lot different than the Pascadellis. Well, for instance, I like to use my driver off the tee because it's got more force, it's got more power. Now, Paul, he's taken to using his irons off the tee. And I guess there ain't anything wrong with that. It's just a different way of looking at things. I like to have fairways and greens. Fairways and greens, you know what I mean? Paul, now recently he just been in the rough a whole lot.
I like Paul. I think he does. I think he's been a good leader in the past, you know, but lately I don't understand what he's doing. I think in order to be a criminal family, you have to actually commit some crimes. I guess I can see why the family is questioning his leadership. I mean, because he's not doing anything. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's frustrating, you know. These guys come on, do so. I mean, you know. Where I'm gonna go next is I got to get somebody on the inside to turn, you know. I think my best shot of that is probably gonna be Frankie.
In my personal opinion, I don't know. I think lately maybe Paulie's getting a little bit, you know, he's not making the best decisions in the whole world. I mean, you know what I mean? Have you noticed a little bit?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Is that cause for concern at all? Or you know?
Yeah, I mean, I wish he would be a little more like the old Paul. Boom, get it done. But, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna whack him or something? No. So I'm gonna take it.
Putting things on the internet. I'm not saying the mob shouldn't go internet, but extortion? Come on. I mean, it's not like they used to do it in the old days. Send a nasty email to somebody? Is this how we're gonna do business now? A nasty email? What are we gonna do? Send somebody a virus? Hey, pay us off or we're gonna erase all the files on your hard drive. What do you think about that, huh?
I got a problem with that.
Yeah, I like the old way better.
And he'll see that. All the .coms are going away. Those, Yahoos and Cisco's are having trouble.
I'll tell you.
Extortion's gonna have problems too.
Right.
And he's gonna realize that, and then we get back to the old ways of doing business. The more civilized way of face-to-face extortion.
That's what I
which
like.
is the way God meant it to be.
Tommy, thank you for inviting me to your home for your daughter's birthday. It's nice to see some personal stuff.
Did you bring a gift?
Your daughter is 1?
1 year old.
1 year old.
Who would have thought it?
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
And you got some boys too, right? A couple boys?
Yeah, got a couple of boys.
I saw them out front playing ball. They're good athletes.
I try and practice with them daily, and they got some skills.
It's nice that you have like a life outside of the family as well. Are these neighbors or?
Yeah, you got to have a kind of a family outside of a family. You get the family you work with, and then the family that whatever you do with your family. I don't know. Fraternize. Was there a verb for family?
Any party games planned?
Put the tail on a donkey. Probably an egg toss.
Baby needs shoes. Come on, Seven.
What are you gonna do? Very good. What do you got? You want a card? All right. Ooh, bust. Sorry.
Nickel, yo, baby, yo.
Yes.
You're a man of such power outside of these walls, and yet you're just a regular guy here. How do you turn that switch on and off?
To me, it's more of a knob, and it's just that simple.
What do you grow in your garden here?
Tomatoes, some bell peppers, there's some onions that didn't come in this year, and poppy seed.
Do you find it gives you serenity? Is it peaceful? Is it a way to get away?
Hey, you tell me. Is this peaceful?
This is nice.
Peaceful. You're the bird?
Yeah.
Fucking A. How many sandwiches you have?
2.
What'd you have?
I had 1.
So, it's $5 a piece. Where'd you park at?
Just right out front.
That's 5. Does everybody have an ice cream?
Sure.
So you guys make yourself at home?
How is the financial state of the family? Stable?
Things could be better. We lost a lot of money with some poor investments.
So, you are the family's accountant?
Yeah. Yeah, I keep track of all the books, all the monies, because I'm in charge of collections, so I know exactly how much came in and I pretty much know how much has been spent, so that's my job.
You know, everybody was getting rich in the stock market. And we tried too. And
what kind of investments did you make?
99-cent stores.
As far as the entire finances of your family is concerned, how do they stand?
The last count we had $37.50. That's, of course, before I had a hamburger earlier, so I haven't subtracted that out yet.
The timing was wrong. Everybody was getting rich, tech stocks. Who's gonna go buy shoes for 99 cents? During the Depression, boom. You know, of course, it would be like 3-cent store back then to account for inflation.
Are we talking millions? 30? Is this code for like when you drop a dime?
No, about $37.50. $37. Now that's U.S. money. If we were like in a family in like, you know, Mexico, that's a lot of money. That's like, I don't know, 1,400 pesetas or something like that. So
It was really fun being married to Paul. He was a very lovable guy. Not the most romantic guy though. I would get upset with him sometimes because he just would forget birthdays and stuff like that. He was really good about making up about it though, because he would just come give me like a stack of cash. And I thought cash was, I mean, some people think that cash is impersonal. And I understand that, but I like to give gift certificates, and cash is like a gift certificate to anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Rachel Pascadelli, that's Paul's ex-wife. We keep tabs on her. He, pays their alimony. We're aware of that, family's aware of that, but I think the family has a problem with the money that goes to support Rachel's professional career.
We just kind of grew apart eventually, and I had to go my own way because I needed to do what was right for me and what was right for my heart, and that was music. Right now I'm on a karaoke tour, and I go around the country and I sing different songs on karaoke. And I'm trying to win some contests so I can kind of get my own music going too, because although I enjoy the karaoke, I think that you're more respectable as an artist if you write your own music.
Darnell, word has it that you live an extravagant lifestyle. You spend more money than you make.
Look, man, that's the way the ponies work, man. It's sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. I'm a gambler, man. That's what I do. Although I'm trying to quit. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to the meeting this week. I know it's hard to make time for this, but this is very important in each and every one of our lives. Trying to overcome this demon that's on our shoulder. This desire to gamble, to bet on any and everything. It's a hard thing to get over without a support group like you guys. And I just want to let you know that holding these meetings helps me as much as it does you guys. I owe the family $450,000. And I have given myself a long, hard staring about this. And I have promised to pay. And I will pay up as soon as I can, but if I don't pay up, I don't know, maybe I break my arm, If it comes to that, but I'm sure I'll pay. But if I don't, I'll hurt myself.
My name's Rob, I'm a gambler.
Hi, Rob.
Everybody, hi, Rob.
When you come to these meetings, does it worry you at all that it's being run by a member of the Pascadelli family, or does that make you nervous to be seen in public?
Well, you want to go with people that understand, that have been there, and they've been there. They know what you're going through. So it's kind of like, Overeaters Anonymous. Where would you go? You want to go where people understand. So you go to a Luby's, you go to a Baskin Robbins. So you go to the source, so that they know, and it's truth. It's all about honesty.
And it's all on the ponies or any other kind of gambling?
Well, some of it is horse racing, yeah. Some of it is betting on NFL games, NBA games, WNBA games, high school and college football, pee-wee football, girls slow pitch softball.
My name's Jim, and I'm a gambling man too.
Hi, Jim.
I was pretty much down in the dumps. I'd lost everything. You hear stories about people losing houses and cars. I lost a son. to my addictions, and I thought, well, that's the end. I got to stop.
You lost the love of a son?
No, I physically lost a child. He's gone. I'm kind of a local regional domestic wagerer, which is kind of the clinical term, which means it's, you know, stuff around the house and, you know, office pools and things like that. And sometimes they can get pretty serious, you know?
What are you doing to get your son back?
My wife and I are trying to have a couple of daughters. We're hoping that a trade, maybe.
This is what it's all about. It's like you, in effect, are gambling because you're betting every day that you can make it one more day without gambling. You're betting today, I won't bet. And sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, right?
Same group every week, or you got new people?
Oh, it seems like we have new people every week. Hold on just a minute. Jeff Gordon, take the poll. Jeff Gordon, that's 2-1, you know. I'm here for them. I definitely am their biggest supporter.
I'm sorry. My wife went to Purdue.
Hey, it's 500 minimum, all right? Yeah, I think these guys get a lot out of these meetings. You know, it's very, very good support.
I have a gift, okay, for observation. I observe things. Like you're wearing a green shirt, you're wearing jeans.
Frankie here, comedian. Very funny comedian. If he wasn't in this business, you know that you're free. I have the utmost faith in your abilities as a performer, as an artist.
It's very nice, Paul. Thank you.
This is kind of a pre-show. Excuse me. Okay? I'm going through my set right now. Do you mind? Okay? That's what they call it in the business. It's a set. What am I talking in the thumper here? You know? You see what I'm saying?
I like a knock-knock joke. Something simple and not so much. He observes a lot of things and then, you know, the observations become the whole, you know what I'm saying? But a good knock-knock joke, boom.
Yeah, I guess there's always the potential that I'll rise up within the family and be an underboss. But you know, really the most fun I have is when I do my act. You know, my comedy really is my passion.
Have you noticed how different men and women can be? For instance, I don't like to stop to ask for directions because I'm a man, you know? But my wife is like, hey, ask for directions already, we're lost. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. And she's like, please, we're lost, I'm hungry. And I'm like, no, I don't want to, I'll figure it out, you know?
Without this, no funny. Jacket funny. Every comedian, usually, well, the good ones, they wear a jacket.
10 years from now, I'm sitting next to Jay Leno. And Jay Leno's like, you know, that was a great set, Frank. It was really great, you know? And I'm like, hey, thanks, Mr. Leno. And he says, hey, you want to stick around here? You want to stick around here? Well, Matthew Perry comes out? Yeah, I'll stick around. And I'd sit down, and Matthew Perry comes out, and it's me, Matthew Perry, and Jay Leno. And then the rest of the show goes on. I'm invited to hang out and enjoy some of Jay Leno's vintage cars at his mansion. And we have a bunch of girls come over, you know. We're all in the hot tub. Me and Jay Leno and Matthew Perry are hanging out with these girls and maybe doing a little coke.
You know what I'm talking about? What?
Tell a joke.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of here. Get that piece of garbage out of here. We're very different.
When I first started, somebody would heckle. I'd be, you know, just shut up, you know? And then it grew to like, shut the fuck up. And then that grew to get the fuck out of here. You know, I added all that stuff, but that was years and years of doing this. You know, you don't learn that overnight. You know, that's what people think. That's a misconception. They think, you know, I'm gonna come in here and, you know, do some stand-up and this and that right there, 3 years of work.
You think my comedy is weak in the...
I am asking, I'm not accusing, I'm throwing that out there.
No,
Not at all. No, if anything, it sends a message that, hey, there's different layers here. You know, we're not just brawn and muscle. You know what I mean? We're not just about collecting money, all right? We're not just about doing deals, all right? There's an intellectual level here, okay, to what we do.
Some of the other family members are moonlighting, freelancing, doing some other things to make some money. I know that Tommy dabbles in narcotics.
All right.
You're gonna like this, you're gonna like this a lot. 7 kilos, 20 grand, primo stuff. Huh?
It's nice.
Nice, yes.
You get more of this.
Oh yeah, whatever you need. I got some people who take care of it.
All right. So what's your last name?
What are you doing?
Paying you 20 grand,
Well,
which is quite a hefty chunk, you know.
You're writing a check. You can't write a check.
Look, I like to keep a record of what I'm doing, and so I write a check for big purchases like this.
No,
it's like,
what
am I gonna carry 20 grand around in my back pocket or something? My wallet would be like this freaking thick.
Write it down on a piece of paper and keep track of it that way. You can't write down a check.
Jesus, amateurs. The FBI comes into my freaking place and they see a piece of paper with 20 grand on there. What are they gonna think?
You know, what is all of this for? What is all of this killing and making money and having power? What is it all for if you don't, you know, bring something beautiful into the world?
The entire Pascadelli mission is in the pursuit of beauty?
Well, I'd like to think so, you know. I'd like to think that every guy I popped, you know, was a key on this piano, you know, and so every time I play it, I say, you know, thanks, Rudy, or hey, way to go, you know, Giuseppe. I'm a kind man. I'm a fair man. I have the capacity to be gentle. These are not my most defining characteristics, I don't think, but 88 keys is enough. 88 hits is enough. Maybe 88 is enough hits. Maybe enough blood has been spilled. 88 is enough keys on a piano. So why should any more jerks get killed? Sort of like that, you know?
Nice set. It's a nice set.
Seems like that holster would get kind of cumbersome.
You get used to it, you know. It's, you know, you don't want to leave yourself vulnerable. So try and stay armed all the time. You don't get shot out here, not in your tennis gear. Nah. There's nowhere to go. A friend of mine got shot bowling. He had the shirt on, the shoes on. You don't want pictures like that. You want pictures, you know, newspapers with something like this on. You know, you want to have a suit on, something nice.
It seems that kind of get in the way of your strokes and almost dangerous even. I think you hit an overhead, I think it go off or something.
Overheads are tricky. That's why I try and play the bass line. Very rarely do I come in on a ball. So no, I just pack it. I'm used to it. I've been playing with a gun for 7 years. So it's something I'm used to. And these new guns with the safeties, it's the clock, you know. It's not gonna go off, you know. I bang on it, you know. You can hit it. Doesn't go off, you know. I hit it with my arm, you know. Sometimes I come back and I hit it. but it never goes off. I've dropped it before in a really important point and been able to pick it up and put it back in the holster. It never went off.
Still played the point?
Still played the point. It's okay. You know, you can try the gun, but I don't. Yeah, grab it like that. You can bang on it, yeah.
Oh, Tommy, get me to a hospital.
We don't go to hospitals, kid.
I'm bleeding, Tommy. I need a doctor.
You hang on, you'll be fine. You go to a hospital, they gotta make record of every gunshot wound that comes through there. So we don't go to doctors either. We'll take care of you, though. We take care of our own.
I need somebody. I need a doctor. Tommy, I'm insured, so just drop me off. Ow!
It's got nothing to do with money, kid. Now, come on, just tough it out. Think of something pleasant. Think of a beach or some mountaintops or something.
Turn that camera off. Turn it off. Oh! Ugh.
You thinking of a beach?
No! I'm thinking of a doctor.
They think of a doctor on a beach or something.
All right, Robert, I think you'll be all right. It was simply a flesh wound, really, just a graze, nothing serious. I'd stay off the tennis courts for a couple of days, but you know, you might want to take some pain reliever. I recommend Motrin. The only thing I say is, you know, have a meal. You don't want to take that stuff on an empty stomach.
I appreciate it. I'm sorry for the screaming and I just saw the blood. It was...
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. No, I see it all the time. It's just, you know, the blood sometimes frightens people, but I think you're all right.
As a doctor, you don't have to report this to the police, or how do you get around that?
Oh, I'm not a doctor.
I'm sorry?
I work on copy machines, like the Konica 7050. I mean, for example, you just take a look in here. I mean, this basically is the X-ray to the inside of the copy machine. It's just very much like a human body. I see this stuff all the time. Yeah, you should have seen the last guy. The chart here, if you see your numbers, those are like your pressure points, the nervous system. This is the nervous system of the body. It's tough. I mean, but I've been doing this for a lot of years. It's usually a staple or a paper clip. I mean, those things will shut you right down, much like a bullet. So you rely on your instincts. And that's all this is. It's a pressure-packed environment.
Hey, guys!
Hey, Mr. Maroney, huh? Hey. How you doing?
All right, Donnell.
Good to see you.
Good seeing you.
All my life, I've known the Pascadellis. All my life, they're good people. You know, I consider them as much my family, almost as somebody in my family. Not that they are part of my family, but they're somebody who knows my family well enough that if I didn't have a family, I would have them as my family then.
Look what I got for you here.
What do you got?
Milk.
Some milk, yeah.
Milk.
Thank you.
It's a lot of milk. It
Thank
sure is.
Yeah.
You think that's a lot?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 900 gallons. And now I'm sharing a good thing with you.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Mr. Maroney.
Milk.
Yeah, we you know, you don't need to do. No, come on.
It's not about what I need. You know, it's not about that.
You never know what's going to happen in this business. That's another thing I like about it. It's not like I go to work every day. Oh man, it's, you know, I'm sitting at a desk, I'm sitting in an office, the same thing every day. I don't know what's going to happen every day. That day we got that dog food, we were thinking it was going to be electronics. We were bored to tears. We were thinking, oh, electronics again, great. This will be a lot of fun. We know exactly what we're going to do. With that, and then we open the truck, and it's dog food. And it's like, it's not even like the same day you woke up in, because it's so totally different than what you expected. And it was dog food, which we had never even had to move anymore. And we moved it out, and we paid tribute with it. And it was beyond. It was what makes it worth getting up every day. Because now I wake up every day. Hey, there's going to be electronics today. Oh man, but then I think, wait a minute, might be dog food today. Might be dog food. The milk we got a tip on.
You got to move it quick, because it expires in 2 days.
2 days, huh?
2 days.
900 gallons.
Yeah. 900 gallons. But see, once that's, you know, it's like milk for 2 days, and then it's just nothing but money once it's gone. I
Right,
mean,
right. You got a cold storage or something?
it's not good to cover up my face, but I did some acting. I was a kid. I was going to St. Dom's, and they were doing a Thanksgiving pageant. When they pulled up in the Pilgrim ship, the Mayflower, and they pulled up to Plymouth Rock, and Miles Standish got off the ship, and this was this was my big line of the play. These off. Here we are at Plymouth Rock at last. Let us give thanks for a whole day. And that was kind of the gist. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I'm going now.
Okay.
My glasses, all right. Maybe I get a copy of this for my kids?
Look, man, I don't need no technology to keep track, man. You know, it's all right up in here, you know? You know, every now and then...
You forget stuff all the time. You just got a calculator right there if you need that.
I've seen you writing everything down on Post-it notes, piece of paper. How many lists do you got? You got pages and pages. This way you consolidate everything into one little electronic device. You know, it's very
Technology's
very nice.
not going away.
I'm just saying, you want to make more money, we want to get into some new things, you want to try and do some of these ideas. We're going to have some people. We're going to have resources to do this. We need some new blood in the family.
We make a classified ad in the paper.
Yes.
Under what section? Help wanted?
Personal.
Men seeking men. Because we're
Men
men.
seeking men.
And we're looking for men to be in the... Because we don't want women.
Do you have any experience with baseball bats, Les?
I did help coach my nephew's baseball team, his little league team. I was in charge of keeping the equipment overnight.
So you have your own bats?
I have an aluminum bat and a wooden bat.
Okay, it's all aluminum these days.
Okay.
Where did you go to school?
Yes, I went to a small college in Michigan, Costco College.
Costco, they play football?
They have a lacrosse team. I was actually on the cheering squad.
This is a physical position. There's moments when you might hang onto a car hood.
Mm-hmm. I have.
At high speeds for up to an hour.
I have been known to do that in the past. Before
You have a specific experience hanging onto a car hood?
As a matter of fact, I do. What do you think?
What make of car was it?
It was a '87 Camaro.
That's a big hood.
That's a big
Well,
hood.
it's hard to hang on because they sink in.
I understand that, but a lot of times now you get people driving foreign cars. You open a can of worms there, though.
I mean, you're gonna have to sift through all of the.
You're gonna get some you're gonna get some personal applicants.
Well, I lost my job at the National Weather Service after an incident where I missed a tornado warning. Lost a lot of lives, and so.
Did they send you to prison for that?
No, I mean...
So see, he can't take credit for those killings, man. You're in this room, what would you do? What would you grab to use as a weapon?
I'd probably, this is just off the cuff, I'd probably grab the stapler and throw it at you. And then I would take like the calculator and I would hit you on the head with it. And,
see, that's kind of a trick question because the knife right here, man. Look.
I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. That was in
That's one of the things you do when you come into a room. You look for potential weapons. It says here you're 5 months pregnant.
That's correct. Are you going to try to use that as some weird tactic now?
No, it's just that if we hire you, we really can't hire the baby.
Some people are really going to be men seeking other men, you understand?
Which is what we're doing, but they're going to be seeking them in a way that we're not seeking.
Yeah, they're going to want to walk in the park and watch sunsets together, you understand?
They can do anything they want.
No,
Paul.
As long as they're good with a bat.
I want to be part of the family. I like the whole family concept. I like being a part of a group, hugging, things like that a family does. That's good. I like to consider myself a risk taker and diverse. I took one of their pens.
You took a Pascadelli pen.
I did. It was on the desk, and I took it. I just wanted them to know that I mean business.
This is total disaster. You can't put an ad in the paper and get good help. You gotta get professionals, and that's how you get production.
I tell you what, you want some birdies on your scorecard? Well, here's what you do. You do it my way, which is the old-fashioned way. And you use my boys. You know what I mean?
BAM! Kids want I mean, that's cool, huh?
We're just gonna like talk, and that's not even here, you know. Just like we're just getting. You know.
Okay. When you're talking to somebody and they have no idea that, like, I've been hired to fucking crush your throat with, like, pow, just like wham, with or like a boom, you know, and that happens so fast. Woo! I mean, that's a rush.
Andy and Leonard. Bad news.
Now, how did you and Andy meet?
Well, Andy was in the music department. Where we went to college, you know. And
you have a degree?
He was. Oh yeah, we both went to college.
You know, I love music, and you know, that's how I actually met Leonard. You know, we were doing Camelot. I was playing Sir Dinadan.
I was the Slippery Rock, and I transferred my junior year, and we were roommates.
You know, the thing about Sir Dinadan and his whole character is about he was might makes right. You know, I've lived that philosophy, you know, all my life.
A lot of people always ask me, they say, well, why do you always carry those damn trophies around with you everywhere you go? Well, I'll tell you why I do that, just like I tell them. It's because I want to. And it's because they're my good luck charms, just like Andy and Leonard. They're my trophies too.
And what do you do when you're not working for the family?
Oh, I'm a personal trainer.
That's on backwards.
Hey! When you fucking put the weights back on the bar, put them on right or they slide off and fall on my goddamn foot!
Feel that.
I mean, it looks.
Feel that!
I mean, that's fucking power right there. That's rock. I mean, it's like you should holster them. You know what I mean?
No, you forgot this side.
God damn it!
Here, feel that dude. Feel how hard that is? All right, come on, down.
I like to teach values. I teach values. See, what I do is I want people to understand that, I mean, what do they value most? That's it there. Now that's my man!
You go in any bar, you go in any halfway house, you go in any penal institution, you go into any racketeering setup in town, you go into any of the little gambling holes, you go into the whorehouses, you go into any of the crack houses, you talk to any of the big dogs, any of the little dogs, you say Andy and Leonard. Guarantee you their eyes will fucking glass over. They'll be like,
See what I'm talking about? This is my calling card right here. This balloon. People hear that, they know they better pay the cash.
hello? Paulie, hey, what's going on? What's the matter? What? I know, but okay. Yeah, well, call me as soon as you know anything else, okay? Okay, Paulie, thanks. Donnell's been hit. Ah! Oh! 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 No! Ah!
Donnell, it's Tommy. Who did this to you?
I told him on the phone, man, it was a family.
I know, but we want to retaliate. We're gonna take care of the people who did this to you. Was it the Bonalucci's? Who was it?
Oh, man.
Tell me who it was. We're gonna take care of them.
It was the Wilson family, man.
The Wilsons. I never heard of them.
They're right there.
Hi, Jeff Wilson. This is my wife, Bunny.
Hi. We didn't even see him.
They were backing out of their driveway and they just hit me. So I'm on a bicycle. I got hit.
Wait a minute. You mean they ran you over?
No, they hit me. They hit the bicycle.
No. You don't use the word hit when someone runs you over.
But that's what happened, man. They
Donnell,
hit me
Jesus. Frank's retaliating right now.
Against the Wilsons?
No, against the Bonalucci's.
Why? They didn't
Because you
hit me.
said that you were hit by a family.
I was hit by a family.
No, you were run over by a family.
They didn't run me over. They hit my bike. I flew off.
What did I tell you about using the word hit out of context? When you say hit, what does it mean to me?
Means somebody got whacked. But they hit me, man.
No, they ran you over.
No, they didn't.
No, they say they ran you over.
They ran over my bicycle. Me, they hit.
You're not allowed to use the word hit for the next 3 months.
Being arrested is par for the course, or?
No, it's, when you've been in this as long as I have, you should know better, I'm driving with the guys, and we was drinking beers and stuff. And I don't know, I'm not going to accuse him of having small bladders, or that I have a big bladder. I'm not bragging, But they want to stop every 10 minutes and take a piss. Eventually it's going to be problems.
Spread your feet. Wider.
Woo! Hey, man,
Don't
come on.
move.
Come on, man.
Bring your left hand back slow. Either one of y'all move, I'll blow your head off. You understand me?
Gotcha. Got it.
Good. Uh-oh.
It's a lighter, It's not even a real gun.
Yeah, those aren't real guns, man.
Well, we'll find that out in a minute. Bring your hand back. Spread your feet. Might have a BB gun. You might have a BB gun. Where would that be, sir?
We're in jail for 4 hours, and they said that they had evidence of us pissing 2 and 3 times. So,
What
so
kind
they're
of
talking about
evidence could they possibly
I
have?
guess it was, Frank had written his name in the, on the side of the road, and they knew. So it wasn't a big deal. It's just that they took our guns, and we all got to get new guns, which isn't a big deal. I know a guy, but it's just that if you're gonna write your name and piss, you don't write your last name.
It's kind of last minute. I know y'all called me, gave me a little price range. I think I've got a few little let's talk guns. Woo, feel that one. That's about 4.5 pounds of pure blasting power. Look at the handles, mahogany handles on all of these, coming in 3 different colors: chocolate, taupe, or cinnamon, my favorite.
We was looking for something more.
Yeah, kind of.
Like the Glocks or the automatic weaponry.
Well, these are kind of automatic, like, pull this down, like that.
This takes like a musket load. You put a ball in here.
Yeah, but Donnell, you're not gonna have time to put a ball in there when you're
and gunpowder. And
have you seen a bullet?
Pack it down.
A bullet's like this big. A ball is like that. It's like 6 bullets at once.
Do you guys draw?
Well, it's
no,
it's quicker. So much to draw.
No,
see.
it's more. It's I want to
from
show
a side
it's
holster.
From a side holster.
Here, see.
So that's poking me in the.
Well, I've
kidney.
got holsters too that can be on your waist.
Look how long that thing is. He's gonna
We
get
won't.
caught on
We
his
would
pants.
never wear it like this.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. I've got one left. I left outside. See, right there. That's fast. That's fast.
The hell?
And that way it can fit in your back there. No one can see.
We're not having a shootout at the OK Corral over here.
That's like the Rifleman. Cool.
Greg, I mean,
I used to watch that all the time. Paul, these engines coming.
Hey, shut up, Darnell.
Darnell, enough with the rifle. Put the rifle
Put it
down.
down. We're
Put
not
it down.
buying the rifle.
We're not getting this. This is ridiculous. How are we gonna hide this in our pants? Huh? Imagine this down the front of your pant leg? Huh?
Wear like a
Where are you
trench
gonna put
coat
this?
or
Where are you gonna
something.
hide this,
Trench
Darnell?
coat. We don't wear
no
trench
trench
coats.
coats.
All right, we'll take this one though.
Very good selection. Just that one?
I'm just gonna get one.
Well, for now.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, well that
Tommy,
was...
appreciate doing business, and don't
No.
forget,
All right.
there's more where these came from, guys.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good day.
We know. Goodbye.
Now we
This
got to
isn't
work
bad.
out some kind of chart for who gets the gun on what day.
Well, on the weekends, I'm going to be gone for the next 2 months.
All right, so I get the gun on
Friday
the
and,
weekend.
well, Friday midnight from till Sunday.
Sorry. I haven't felt like this since Joe Pesci's character died in Goodfellas. This is tough.
Union delegate and entrepreneur Paul Pascadelli was killed this morning in what authorities are calling a mob-style hit. A preliminary FBI report suggests that Pascadelli died from injuries sustained in a large explosion. That explosion believed to have come from a letter bomb.
I was sick when I heard about it. I'm talking about sick.
No suspects have been identified in the case, but an investigation is underway. Now, the surviving members of the Pascadelli family had no comment and have yet to release information concerning funeral arrangements. More information on this story as it develops.
Oh, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I had something to do with it. Well, I didn't. Paul was a friend of mine.
There's an old saying in the business that the show must keep going. And I'm gonna keep the show going for Paulie, because he always loved my jokes. And I'm gonna keep telling the world, Paulie, about how different men and women are, because I know you'll be laughing. And every time it rains, it's gonna be the tears of your laughter that I'm gonna feel on me.
Tough time, you know. Losing somebody that influential. Especially under those circumstances, you know. Frank feels horrible. You know, it's not his fault, technically.
I suppose I'm to blame in a roundabout way for it. I just wish you shouldn't open packages that aren't addressed to you. I mean, it's.
How did it shake down? There's a lot of rumors floating around.
When we thought that Darnell got hit, Frankie retaliated with some letter bombs. And instead of going to the post office and making sure that, you know, he gets the right postage, he puts like 5 34-cent stamps on there. You got to make sure that you paid enough postage.
When you found out Paul had been blown up, what was your first thought?
He'd been blown up.
Do you recall your last conversation with Paul?
I said, get some ice, you know? Get some ice. I'm always gonna remember that. Sometimes I have an iced coffee in the summer. I don't think I'll do that anymore.
You can't sit there and play with fire and not expect to get burned by it, you know what I mean? And he literally did. Literally did, because you know there's fire and stuff in those explosives.
I'll never mail another letter again, that's for damn sure. I'll fucking hand deliver everything myself from now on.
There's no easy answers. What am I gonna say? Keep a bunch of stamps on hand? I don't know. It's a complex situation, and we'll deal with it one bomb at a time, like we've always done.
We have Mr. Pascadelli right over here. Later on, we're going to have a reception, and we would not recommend an open casket funeral.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously.
That's pretty nice.
It's nice.
This
yeah,
is one of
thank
our
you.
nicest caskets right here.
Sort of, kind of wood is this?
This would be kind of a cherry wood.
Cherry wood?
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
What's
wood.
what is this?
It's gonna set you back pretty good for cherry wood.
Yeah, what is
Yes.
what is the cost of this?
This runs, this one runs about 16,000.
What? Hey, whoa.
Wow, 16. huh?
Whoa.
Yes.
Do you have anything in maybe a birch?
Some funeral parlor guy called me looking for next to kin. And so I volunteered because I thought, well, I don't know.
Right, no one agreed to that.
You would like to remove his body from the
No,
cherry?
we don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's not our.
No,
it's not really our
I'm
choice.
just saying,
it's just,
is there somebody here?
Oh, yes, we would do it.
Right.
So you're unhappy with the cherry wood? You want to go?
well, it's a little
happy,
pricey.
it's beautiful, very nice.
It looks good.
So I got him this really nice cherry wood casket because I thought that I thought Paul deserved something like that.
What about no wood? Just out of
okay.
wood.
Like a
Well,
resin,
like
like fiberglass, a resin of some kind.
We have
maybe?
some sort of
we have
plastic.
plastic,
We have
like-
a pine.
Pine?
Pine.
You do pine?
What is
Yeah,
what is
How much
pine?
is it?
that would be about 1,500 for the pine.
Is this sort of
How
like
about the jug? How much for a
Yeah,
jug?
for a
It's like
cremation,
jug.
for a cremation urn.
There's
Yeah.
hardly any of him
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
This
I mean,
would
it's
this
gonna-
would run about $650 here for the urn.
For the jug?
The cremation is $400.
400?
Okay, so you're
now
talking
we're
about
back to
$2,000.
seven-
A grand. What about stuffing him in there as is, not cremating? Is there a way to? Could you?
We can't do that. We would
What's
have
involved
What
in
if
the
what if
cremation?
hey,
Can
what
we
if
just-
we cremate him?
I really miss Paul sometimes. I wanted him to go down with dignity, you know?
We could set him on fire.
I know,
You what
I
mean?
know.
Why don't we
It's-
just take him
it's-
out back and do it? Bring the ashes in, and let's get the urn.
Let's do that.
a
No, let's
take.
talk
I
about
can't,
it.
I can't release the body.
It's
No,
a
no,
taking.
we're not doing
No,
that.
we're
We're not.
no,
Let's talk about it. You want to talk about
Wow.
it? It's gonna be fine.
Well, gentlemen, what we need to do is
Don't hit the.
whatever is done, we have to do it here.
Frankie, you got to go the other way, man.
You're doing a good job.
You're doing the
Hey,
right thing. Thank you.
Chris, you're doing a good job.
This is.
Huh?
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay,
You
let's
guys,
turn it on its side.
Yeah.
Paul, how could you leave me, Paul? I haven't been to the mall in 30 days, Paul.
Mistakes in our business is a little bit higher, but it's still an accident. You know, in your business, you know, whoops, I hit the mic or something. Or, oh, I'm out of film. In my business, whoops, somebody blew up.
I know it. I'm going to see Paul again one of these days. I'll see him at that big golf course in the sky. Yeah. Where there ain't no bogeys, there ain't no double bogeys, no OB, no slices, no hooks, hitting it fat or thin. No. It's nothing but hitting it straight down the middle off the tee, right up on the green, about 6 feet from the pin, sink that birdie putt. Yeah. Good luck on your game, Paul.
Hey, Mr. Maroney.
Oh, Nick, how are you?
Maroney. Huh?
It's good to see you, Nick.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks for being here, man.
Thank you.
That's all right. That's all right, Frank.
Hey, come on, Nick. Hey, how are you?
I'm all right. How you boys doing?
As good as can be expected, you know?
Yeah, I tell you.
Like a drink, Nick.
No, that's all right. I come for a reason in honor of Paulie referee shirts.
Well. Paul is dead.
So, as far as I'm concerned, no need to go on. It's over. It's done. The family asked my advice, which they're probably not, but if they did, I'd say stop. No reason to go on. They just don't have the wherewithal, the gumption, whatever it takes to keep a crime family viable. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna keep fighting. That's what the Pascadellis do. We keep fighting. We get knocked on our ass. We get up off our ass and dust our ass off. Put our ass in the right direction. And go. Do the work. Let the ass do the work.
Well, what do you think?
A sad update tonight on a story we reported on several months ago. Robert Brewer, the young filmmaker who had been granted unprecedented access to document the fall of the Pascadelli crime family, has apparently died of several self-inflicted gunshot wounds. A suicide note was found at the scene, although its contents have yet to be released to the public. One anonymous source claims the note mentions Mr. Brewer's deep desire that his recently completed documentary film Hit be distributed and that all proceeds go directly to the Pascadelli family. In other entertainment news, Julia Roberts...
I'm in a totally new line of work now. I sell aluminum siding. The thing about aluminum siding is...
What the fuck?
Oh, sorry.
The fuck, guys? I'm in the witness protection program. You turn the lights on? Holy shit. I mean, they're gonna be coming after me now instead of going after Darnell down at Gino's Oyster Shack. Or head over to 132 Maple, where Frank's working a party. Holy shit, guys, you're supposed to be pros. I thought you knew what you were doing. So back to the aluminum siding thing. I mean, everybody hates the pain, am I right?
Have you ever heard of the Pascadellis?
Pascadelli's. Yes, I love that restaurant.
Is that Opera or Pavarotti? Is that his brother?
The Pascadellis. Am I supposed to know? Supposed to know?
Maybe 88 is enough hits. Maybe enough blood has been spilled. 88, it's enough keys on a piano. So why should any more jerks get killed? Rudy, I didn't get a chance to tell you what a thrill I got from knocking you off. Vincenzo, oh, it's been so very long that I've wanted to say how great it was to blow you away. Ah, but maybe 88 is enough hits. You know I've hit the lows and the highs. It's been a blood-spattered daydream, but now it's time for goodbye. Before I head for the door, is there time for one more? 88 is enough hits, but 87 won't do. It should be great to quit at 88, but 88, my brother, is you.